Hey guys, welcome back. We are still in Salida, Colorado. Today we're going to be riding Cottonwood. We got shuttled up to the trailhead here, starting by what used to be called Salsa. Now it has a different name that I don't remember. A little bit of climbing after the shuttle drop, but it's not too much. The Beasway Trail, as it is now called, had its name changed from Salsa Trail in 2017 to honor Brett Beasley after his passing. Beasley was a USFS veteran instrumental to the creation of many of the trails in the Salida area. What is generally known as the Cottonwood Ride is actually the composition of a few trails both to get to the actual Cottonwood and to leave it as you head back into town. I won't clarify where each of them begins and ends in this video. This is nice, as it's not really clear at all while you're riding, nor is it truly necessary. They flow seamlessly one into the other, giving the feel of a single continuous ride. Well, almost continuous. You will be able to differentiate between them, not because of markings or anything, but because as the ride progresses, it goes from fast and flowy to a little bit chunkier and more ups and downs with berms. So the character in general changes over the three trails, but it's not mandatory to know this to navigate the ride properly. So this is a pretty nice flowy up and down trail, up to this point at least. I'm really liking this. Technicality is pretty low, with the exception of a few rock gardens here and there. It flows very well, and it's built amazingly. Catch berms and steep bank turns every time you got a U-turn. It's easy to keep your speed up here. I put a brand new Mini DHF on the front just before this trip, like a week before it, and an Aggressor on the back. The tire combo is killer. I really like it. Super chunky. Rumba Ridge. Roomba Ridge is one of the only two sections with significant exposure. For most of the ride, exposure is not something you'll have to deal with. You probably can't tell from the video, but this is ever so slightly off camber. Cottonwood is a great second shuttle to run in Salida, especially if, like we had done in the morning, you didn't do the long route off of the Monarch Crest. Cottonwood has less elevation and is more up and down, which makes it perfect as a more chill ride. If you're more towards the intermediate level of riding, I'd even argue that you should do this one before heading up to Monarch. Riders of all levels will have a great time here, making it a perfect setting for multi-level groups. A little bit too fast. The trail only has one truly challenging section, which I believe is rideable once you know the lines. The first time you're going blind, it's probably not going to happen for everyone, as was the case with me, but I didn't see any features that I believe are impossible after scouting a line. If you have the time to stop and spot, I think it's worth it. That one was better.
Left, right?
Yeah, I'm having a hard time just walking this.
This trail is definitely chunky, but in comparison to Greens Creek, which we did this morning, this is nothing. If you haven't seen that video, I'm gonna place a little card to it. One of the best rides I've ever done. Something to add to the bucket list.
Around here, you should already be able to tell what I had previously mentioned about the character of the trail changing. This section is much rockier, technical, and slower. This variety really adds to the overall fun factor of this route.
Riding blind is both something that's incredibly cool, but also a burden, because the same excitement about not knowing what's next in the trail means that there's certain features that you would be able to usually send, but since you don't know what's on the other side, you don't. See if I can stay with Philip for a little while. Because when it's the fast sections, I'm good. But when it gets like super chunky, he drops me so fast. Nice. Good downshift. I went the wrong way. So based on our recommendation, we were told to turn up into sand dunes instead of going down chicken dinner. We have no idea if it's better or not, but that's what they told us at the shop, so we shall trust them. A little too sandy for me right now. I mean, not the trail, that lip there that I skipped. The trail is amazing. Nice. This is lower sand dunes. And the cool thing about this one is that it leads straight back into town, so you end your ride on single track right into the bike shop there. There's one more.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. One more to go.
Stay on the side.
Thank you. One more person to go. I'm really liking this. I love it when there's exposure like this. Well guys, I am sure that we are coming to the end of sand dunes. So that was a Cottonwood shuttle. We went from the top, Salsa, Roomba, Cottonwood, Prospector, sand dunes, lower sand dunes. That was sendable. I'm pretty sure you went the wrong way. Ah, last one. Oh, that's nice. Look at the inner tubes just float there. That looks awesome. Well guys, that's it for today. I'll see you for the next one, and happy riding. So, we finally gonna go to the car? We're going to the car?
I got a beer.
Oh, beer?